full-time clinical practice. And after working in paid employment for a few decades, more than 2 decades, I went into self-employment consulting. And about 10 years ago, I discovered something about myself. I just love to be free. I love to be free, free to stay where I want, free to travel when I want, free to get up in the morning if I want, and if I don't want, don't get up. You know, and I discovered an industry that was perfect for me. But, you know, even before I go into that, I'd like us to type, what do we see on this screen? What do we see on the screen? Can we please there are people in the waiting room, can we please let them in, please? Can we type what we can see on the screen? Yeah. Can we type what we're seeing on the screen, just so that I know that you can hear me? Yes, we can see travels, destinations. I can see cars, exotic cars. I can see houses. I can see people skiing. I can see different places of interest. And you know, I just want to ask everybody here tonight, what is your dream? What is your dream? What are the things that you would do with yourselves if money were no object? You know, like I said, I love to be free. I'd love to spend time with loved ones. Everything here resonates with me. How about you? How about you? What is your dream? Can somebody type? 1 or 2 people just type out of these things that you can see here, these reasons or these dreams that you can see. What is it that, you know, when you look at it and you think, oh yeah, this one. Yeah. Travel the world. Yes. Financial freedom. Yeah. Own my own home, country, city. Yes. I mean, we can all resonate with a lot of these. Like I said, I mean, everything resonates with me, but I just love to spend time with loved ones. It's just that for me, my loved ones are in a different place from where I am. And that means for me, the need to travel. And so that's one of my dreams. To an extent, I fulfill it, but I would like to fulfill it more, but for COVID right now. But you see, to fulfill those dreams, there's something you need. You need income. You need money. Many of those dreams require you having some form of income. And if you look at this, this slide here, what can we see? We can see 4 quadrants. We can see one that says employee on the left. We see self-employed. Please, can we help to admit the people coming in? Thank you. And on the right side, we see business B and I. And you see, every one of us listening to me today is earning income. If you're earning income, it is from one of these quadrants. But let's look in a bit more detail about what these quadrants mean and what they're about. So the first one on the left, the top left, is E, employee. What does this mean? It means that you have a job. It means that you go somewhere every day, and at the end of the month, you earn something called a salary. And what it means is that you have to put in some active work to earn from this section. And then some of us were like, no, I don't want to work for anybody anymore. I want to work for myself. And so you transit, you move to S, the S, self-employed. But you know what? In this quadrant, we're just like the employees, only that we own the job. And one characteristic of these two quadrants is that you have to be there to create income. There is no leverage employed at all. And then we have the other side, be a business owner. For you to be a business owner, it means you own a system. Yeah, I know that a lot of people who are in the S quadrant, they say they're business people. They own their business. The truth is, to be able to qualify as a business owner, first of all, you have to have a system whereby work will go on, everything will go on without you being there. If you left the location of your business for 6 months, your business would still go on and you would earn a director's bonus. In this quadrant, people work for you. You leverage, there's leverage. You leverage on people's time, people's talents, people's efforts. You know, they work with you. And then in the investor section, you're an investor. And I know that sometimes we say, I have this 500,000, I want to invest. I mean, the investor we're talking about is the kind of investor that has 500 million. You own, you buy, use your money, you invest in businesses, you invest such that your money works for you. Now, the difference between these two sides is that on the left side, there's 5% of the wealth of the world, but 95% of the population reside or earn from that side. Meanwhile, on the right side, 95% of the wealth is shared between 5% of people. I mean, I don't need to, there's a lot more we can say about this, this table or this slide here. But what I will say is that nobody needs to tell us that the best place to be is on the right side. Being a business owner, employing leverage. And what happens when you employ leverage? You're earning residual income. Whereas on the left side, you're earning linear income. Linear income meaning income that you have to actively work to earn. But how do we transit from being on the left side to being on the right side? Because there are some systems that yield that you can use to create that residual income. Now, when we look at this slide now, we can see that there are 5 ways known to man to create passive income. And honestly, you would need passive income to be able to achieve these dreams. You would need passive income, you would need financial freedom. By the way, financial freedom is a state where you earn enough passive income that will take care of your needs. And then you can be able to start achieving those dreams. So let's look at the ways in which we can create passive income. The first one is real estate. Real estate is great. It's great to have houses because the passive income from houses is rent. And you build or buy a house and you earn rent. The thing with this, this industry, so to speak, or this vehicle to passive income is that it's high capital. High capital in that how much would it cost you? Right now, you don't have a piece of land to get a house that will yield you something as small as 100,000 naira a month. That is millions. Then we look at paper investments like shares, stocks, bonds, fixed deposits. Again, this is high capital. Very interestingly, about 7-8 years ago, I sat down with a manager of a bank, and we calculated to be able to generate an income of, let's say, 100,000 naira a month from paper investments, from shares actually of a particular bank, we calculated that you would need 120 million naira. How many of us right now have 120 million naira that we can use to invest in paper money investments? And if you don't, I want us to think, how long, at the rate you're saving right now, how long would it take for you to save that amount? Then we talk about automated businesses. Again, it's high capital. We talk about the Dangotes and the Richard Bransons of this world. And we also talk about businesses like owning franchises of maybe McDonald's, Tasty Fried Chicken. Those are very high capital and you need business skill. Then the next one is intellectual property. Intellectual property is about talent. It's about fame. It's about chance. Not so much about money, but you need to be in the right place at the right time. And so, yeah, it's possible. And these four areas, these four vehicles, they're wonderful to play in, but they're not easy to get into. The fifth is network marketing. And I put it to you, ladies and gentlemen, that network marketing is a vehicle to passive income where the entry is low. You can enter 90% or even more, can afford what it takes to get into a network marketing business and generate passive income, right? I know a lot of us here don't know about passive income. I mean, we know about network marketing. And when we hear network marketing, a wall comes up and you switch off. Please switch on right now and dismantle that wall, because I want to share with you an opportunity that can help you to create passive income and live freely. Like I said, I love to live free. I love to, my current realities are such that for me, being happy is about being with my loved ones, and they're not here. So it's about traveling. It's about going when I want, where I want, how I want, and still being able to run my business, still being able to do the things I love, despite the fact that I'm here or I'm there or somewhere else. Now, you know what I'm hoping today will happen is that you're here today, especially those of us who are guests in here. And I pray, I would like to, pray that today a light bulb will turn on in your head and you will see what we're going to talk about for what it is. You know, the first step to success is finding your why. What is your why? Why do you want to achieve? I know many of us put financial freedom, travel. Why do you want that money? Why? What will you do when you have financial freedom? What will you do? Think about it. What is that compelling reason? What is that compelling thing that financial freedom will help you to do? I would like you to connect with that right now. Think about it and define it to yourself, because this is what will help you to find success. And I know that, a lot of us may have been praying and thinking, oh God, especially in these climes that we are, for the past 5 months, many things have shut down. Some have not, but many have shut down. And I know that many of us may have been praying and thinking, God, show me a way, show me a way. And I'd like us to open our eyes, open our minds right now, because you never know. The person who invited you here may be the one God is using to show you a way. Let's not and I'm going to talk just briefly about this parable of the flood. This man, he was in his house and then the rain came down and then there was a flood. The whole area was flooded and the waters were rising and rising. And everybody was trying to get away, and he started praying, praying to God that God, rescue me from this flood. I don't want to drown. And this boat comes by, and they said, oh yeah, let's go. And he said, no. God, I'm waiting for God. I'm waiting for God to rescue me. And they said, come in. He said, no. And then he now the waters were rising, and he rose. I mean, he had to climb onto the roof. You know, more and more boats were coming, and he kept saying, no, he's praying to God and God is going to help him. And then a helicopter came by. I said, they dropped a rope and asked him to jump, to come in. He said, no, I'm waiting for God. I'm waiting for God. You know, and then after they tried to persuade him, they left, and, you know, he drowned. And, you know, when he got to, I don't know whether it was heaven or hell, but he asked God, I prayed to you. You didn't rescue me. And God said, look, I sent the boat. You didn't go. I sent the helicopter. You didn't go. What is the moral of this story? Is that you don't know. Open your eyes, open your minds, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe don't be like this man. You've been praying. Maybe this, what you're going to hear about, may just be that lifeline that is being sent to you in answer to your prayers. And so I'm going to talk about an opportunity. You know, I'm going to talk about an opportunity that has the capacity to help you to live free, to achieve financial freedom, to do what you want, not to be tied down. Yes, it's amazing. We will all start from the E quadrant, being an employee, being self-employed. But among everything you're doing, please pay attention to what I'm going to share. So this opportunity, just a minute, there are people. Okay. So this opportunity is the company, it's an organization that's a conglomerate of 4 companies. And these 4 companies, they're partnered together to bring to us an amazing, amazing opportunity. Now, the first company I want to talk about that we can see here is A2W. A2W is a network marketing development technology company. It used to be purely a network marketing company with well over 11 years of experience in this country. Then we have Marvel Natural Products, PLC, which is the manufacturing company of an amazing, amazing range of natural products. And it was set up as a PLC because there's the vision and the goal that in the next 4 to 5 years, this company will be listed on the stock exchange. And anybody who has participated and partnered with this company to a certain level are going to be shareholders in this company. I believe that many years ago, when the first set of shares of Guinness, Lever Brothers, Cadbury were being sold, people could not imagine where they were going to with it. And today I ask you to open your eyes and open your mind, because you don't know what's going to happen in the next few years. Then we have Vent to Earn. Vent to Earn is another partner of this conglomerate. Vent to Earn is a bill payment platform where you can you can vend your airtime, your data, your utilities, and then still earn from them. I mean, utilities, airtime, data is something that no matter how much there's lockdown, it will still be active. The next one, last but not the least, is Green Mondays. Green Mondays is the distribution arm of this conglomerate. It's a network marketing company. It's the public face of this initiative, this amazing opportunity. And it is through Green Mondays that you get to connect with these other partners. And Green Mondays is a company that has the mission to inspire, to connect, and to empower everyone that comes its way to achieve their dreams. Are we still following me? Please, if we're following me, please type "we are following you." Yeah. So that is Green Mondays for you. That is the opportunity. Now, what about the products? You know, there's an evolution to marketing. It used to be about, okay, a a physical, a single product. But now, you know, it's about the experience. What's the experience you get when you interact with us, with the company, with the product? It's not about one place, it's about everywhere. It's about promotion is like evangelism. And price, it's more about exchange of value. You know, so marketing has evolved into that. But we do have some physical products. And this is the amazing range of reader products, the reader range. And you know, thank you, you're following the reader range. Wow. Amazing, beautiful range of products that we have. We have the bitters, we have the capsules, equivalent of the bitters, we have the reader fire for men, reader burner, fat burner, reader restore for women, we have the balm, and then we have the personal care range, which is the hand sanitizer, the disinfectant, the body wash, the body butter, the hand wash, and very soon we're having the hair care products and so many other products. You know, and I'm going to talk, I know that earlier on today, for those of us who were there, we talked in detail about these products, but I'm going to talk about the flagship products of the reader range is Reader Herbal Bitters. I call it a miracle in a bottle. Reader Herbal Bitters has been on the market for just over a year, and it's been a year of amazing feedbacks, testimonials from people who have used it. Everybody who has interacted with Reader Herbal Bitters has something amazing to say. If you don't have something amazing to say, then you know someone who has had something amazing to say. And what is Reader Herbal Bitters? Reader is a blend of 5 key herbs that is proudly made in Nigeria, I emphasize that, grown from herbs that are grown in West Africa. And it does so many things, so many amazing, amazing things. Like it helps people who are hypertensive. It helps people, yes, testimonies plenty. At the end, we're going to have a chance to share testimonies. But let's move on for now. So it helps with pain, it helps with sleeplessness, it helps with infertility, it helps with erectile dysfunction, it helps with hemorrhoids, it helps with so many things. But why? Why does it do that? Is it magic? It's not magical. It's not magic. You know, those herbs, they have one property. They have a common property. There are 5 of them. Did I mention the name? Cocoligo pilosa, Colocynthis citrullus, Uvaria chame, Senna alata, and Hunteria umbellata. Those are the 5 key ingredients, active key ingredients in Reader Herbal Bitters. And why does Reader elicit such amazing responses? Like I said, it's not magical. There's science behind it. Yes, there is. And Reader, the ingredients have one common property, and that property is called antioxidant. But then each of them also has other properties. We have antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antilipidemic, anti-malarial, anti-hypertensive, analgesic, anti-inflammatory, and so many other properties. And what happens? Why the antioxidant? What does that mean? Now, there's a phenomenon called oxidative stress, where we have byproducts called free radicals. They are unstable because they have single electrons, and they're byproducts of the various chemical processes that go on in the body. And in seeking for stability, looking for electrons to pair, they go into the cells, they alter the function of the cells, they damage the cells, and they kill the cells sometimes. And the body also makes, naturally, the body makes an antidote to free radicals called antioxidants. But what happens? Why oxidative stress? Because because we're exposed to certain conditions, as you can see on the slide, I believe we can see this, the free radical production is much higher than the antioxidants that our bodies make can cope with. You know, antioxidants, they donate electrons and they mop up the free radicals. But when there's that imbalance, we have oxidative stress. Now, I'd like, if there's anyone here who has never eaten fast foods, you've never had alcohol, you've never sprayed insecticide in your house or pesticide in your compound, you don't have masks anywhere near you, you don't have generator fumes anywhere near you, you take your 5 vegetables and fruits every day, you exercise just enough, you eat well, you don't have any stress, please put up your hand or type, I am that person. And I'm sure, I dare say that nobody will type that. So what that means is that we're all exposed to some form of oxidative stress or the other. But what does that do when we're exposed to such oxidative stress? It depends on what part of the body this comes into play. If we look at this slide, we see that in different organs of the body, depending on where they are, they manifest in different ways. So if the oxidative stress is multi-organ, you have diabetes, aging, you know, if it's in the brain, you have Alzheimer's, you have Parkinson's disease, in the lungs, it's asthma, COPD, that's a chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, you have osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, inflammatory conditions like psoriasis, kidney disease, all over. We have oxidative stress manifesting in all our organs. And now, Rida, how does Rida come in? Rida is not marketed as a cure-all. It's a lifestyle herbal supplement, which you take, you know, whether you are ill or not. However, when you take Rida and there's excess free radicals in any of these systems, the antioxidants in Rida go in and mop up those free radicals and neutralize the oxidative stress. And that is why some people will use Rida. Some people, it relieves pain. I know that for me, the first thing I noticed about Rida after taking it for about 6 days was that the chronic low back pain that I had disappeared. And then energy, high energy, you know, chronic fatigue is one of the conditions that oxidative stress does. And so when someone else, it may be chronic fatigue, another person, it may be their blood pressure, you know, that is resolved, the management is supported. And so we have Rida mopping up the oxidative stress and actually repairing the earlier damage done. And then with all the other properties, I would like to give a few minutes for us to share. I'd like 1 or 2 people to please share if you have a testimony, a testimonial, a feedback, what Rida has done for you. Please unmute if you would like to share. Okay, someone has Temitope. Please share. Is that MI? You may unmute.
Hello.
Hello, MI. Thank you. Please share.
Well done, Dr. Aina.
Thank you.
That has been an amazing one. Well, this testimony is like oven fresh.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know, it's just across board, but I would just like to focus a bit on Rida Restore.
Yes.
Yeah, a couple came to see us in the house yesterday, and while we're just gisting about different things. And along the line, the wife mentioned casually, that restore is really good, though. It's good. I said, really? Tell me. And she went ahead to say that about the different issues that she had with her health. She had been battling different manifestations of hormonal imbalance. Wow. She regularly had ovulation pain. That was like constant for her. And menstrual pain was the norm for her as well. Okay. She said about 10 days in an average month, she was in pain.
Wow.
It was the norm for her. So much pain that she would not be able to really function properly. I mean, she would just manage herself and all of that. Okay. And then she had some ovarian cysts. Her dad is a medical doctor, so they had checked it and they said it wasn't big enough to be operated on and all that. So she would just bear the pain. If the pain was excessive, she would take painkillers and things like that. So she just managed it. So it was a cross she had borne, as it were, for a couple of years. And then she started using the bitters. Then along the line, she decided to try Reader Restore. Okay. And she said she decided to use it for 30 days to see. I mean, of course, we recommend 90 days, but she wanted to use it for 30 days for a start and then see if she wanted to continue. She wasn't looking for babies anyway, but she had those hormonal issues. Yeah. Okay. And she told me she had used 56 capsules and that she had 4 capsules left. She didn't have to use those capsules anymore because of the ovulation pain. I mean, she had to literally go and check that she was ovulating, before she realized that she didn't have the pain anymore. Her menses as well. So, and as she knew, I mean, as a woman, you would know when your body is, and then, of course, during her ovulation, during her menses, some attendance issues, nausea, general lightheadedness, all the different things that just showed that there was imbalance in her system. That was the norm for her. And when within that space of time, she didn't have all of those things. It was just a breeze for her. And, she spoke so glowingly about it. And she said, I'm pausing from it now. I'm taking the fat burner. And after about another month or two, I'll probably take the Restore again. But I mean, it's, and again, it was refreshing for me to see that, I mean, the name is Restore. It was really restoring all the things that were not in place in her body. And that's really, really amazing. Also, a doctor earlier today came to visit me and we're gisting and all of that. Of course, we know ourselves, we medical people. We got talking and all of that. And then I said, you're having breakouts. So, yeah, I mean, they were talking about Reader and all of that. And I said, there's body wash. So say, hey, if Reader can have body wash, she must be walking. She got the body wash, she got the body, but she's getting married soon. I said, you need to let your skin be on point. So quickly. So she got the body wash, got the body butter, and just left less than an hour ago. She just called me that she's home now. So, and while she was here, she saw that testimonies were coming in, calls were coming in, messages were coming in, and she was really awed by, Reader. It's really an amazing one. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much, Emma. Yeah, we just keep hearing different testimonies every day. Restore is really restoring a lot of women's health, women's health. Thank you, Emma. Do we have any more any more persons that would like to share? Please raise your hand. Do you know how to raise your hand in the okay, I don't see any hands raised. Okay, maybe we should move along. Thank you, Emma. If we have anybody else somebody has raised their hand. Okay, let me, where's that? Okay, Abiodun Daramola, yeah.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, I have one of the testimonies that I've been able to record from the people that have been using the Reader Fat Burner, more important, It's a lady that bought this Reader fat burner. She started with the Reader bitters for about 2 weeks, and then she combined it with the Reader bitters. Reader fat burners. Few days ago, she came and she was like, look at me. How do what can you see? And this and that. She said 2 of her friends came to her house a day before and they were like, commending her. What are you doing to your body? This and that. She was, she has a big body and she has a very high cholesterol and also BP. And these things are coming down. And she's just praying that God will retain it. I said, don't worry. God will perfect it. Just complete your 90 days dosage.
Man.
And, that will be it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, Mrs. Daramola. Thank you. Yes, fat burner is another one. In fact, all are okay. 2 more people have raised their hands. Okay, just a minute. Angela. Okay. Yeah, Angela, you can unmute now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, go on.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm so excited about Reader, and continuously I'll continue to be excited.
Wow.
I have numerous testimonies, and one of them that I want to share now is a woman from my place, Newi. So this woman, the son, was getting my broadcast about Reader.
Yeah.
So one day he called me, that was in May, and said that the mother is having this pain on her leg, that she can't move. I said, okay, buy bitters. It will help her. He said, okay, I will buy, but I'm into debt because of the mother's sickness, that he will get back to me. I said, okay. So he didn't get back to me June till July. So I think towards the middle of July, he now called me one day and said, Mama, please, I need those drugs. I said, okay. I sent the account number to him. He paid part of the money. I said I should send the one because what I planned for him, he now divided it into 2. Say he wants to start first. I said, okay, no problem. I sent that one to him. They started taking the meters first. 3 days after, he called me. He was calling me and my number was not going or whatever. I don't know what happened. He now called my husband and said, I want to speak with your wife. And my husband was somewhere. He had to call one of my...
It looks like we've lost Angela. Okay. Okay, we might have to
pause, flowing like water. Pause, flowing like water from the woman's leg. I still have the videos. I said, what happened? He said, it's just 3 days I started this to see what is happening, that he's very excited. Even me, I was afraid. But he's telling me that it's progress because the woman now can now sit down. That's how somebody has been lying down.
Wow.
So bitters is wonderful. So after 7 days, he now introduced the cleanser. So what you now see that after that 7 days, okay, the 9th day, he sent me another picture. The picture that he sent to me, if you see the holes on this leg, so you will see that all those decayed part of the body, everything has now gone out. And you will now see flesh beginning to grow back. I'm still waiting because he's already me with you. And I'm so excited. This product is really working.
Yes,
really working. Yes. We need to key into it. If you are still here and you have not registered, I don't know what you are waiting for. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I think we'll move ahead now, maybe towards the end if we have any some time, because our time is being fast spent. So now we have Reader and we've heard some of the feedback, the testimonials, and the plan. The company developed this to solve a problem. And that problem is that the fact that people are taking herbs whether we like them or not, for taking herbs unregulated, uncontrolled, undosed, and we have developed the Reader range and amazing. But what do we want to do now? We need to get Reader into the homes and mouths of every Nigerian and everybody in the world. And the company could have gone to, could have done big advertising, done billboards, radio, TV to get everybody to know about it. But the company has recognized that recommendation from a trusted friend or acquaintance is very strong and is even stronger sometimes than the advertising that costs millions and billions of naira. We won't go into why, but yeah. And so the company has put together a compensation plan that you can earn by taking position. And it says you can earn by doing nothing, even though that is not what we recommend. But you can participate actively and earn a lot more multiples by actively networking. And I hear some of us here saying, networking, these networking things, I don't like them. You know what, my dear ladies and gentlemen, you are networking every day. You're just doing it free. You're not getting paid for it. Why? Because you see my beautiful top here. You asked me, who made it? Sister so-so-so made it for me. And you go to Sister so-so-so, and Sister so-so-so makes something for you, and your sister who is in England comes and she makes more. What does Sister so-so-so do? Ah, doctor, thank you very much. And that's it. And so we are all networking. Let's put aside this, oh, I don't like networking, because we do it. We might as well do it and get compensated for it. So the company put together this compensation plan whereby when you actively come on board, when you partner with us, you get rewarded in different ways. And we talked earlier about different forms of income: active income, leveraged income, passive income. And those forms of income, those ways of income, you also earn through those ways. You start off with active income. You introduce people, you get instant rewards, you get personal bonus, you get GMX rewards. I'll talk a bit more about that. Then you earn leveraged passive income. Leveraged because you're leveraging on other people's time, other people's efforts. And then passive income. Sometimes leverage passive income, because some of these rewards, you don't even know how it comes. You just look at your back office and you say, there's 8,000 here, there's 2,000 here. You don't know how it came. It was leveraged and some of it is passive. Then you have the passive income proper. We have different plans. I mean, I'm not going to go into the details of these plans, but for some of us, I'm talking to someone here who maybe you're a networker and you're like, oh, I like the unilevel plan. And then you say, no, maybe it's a binary plan. If it's not binary plan, I can't do the business. Or is it matrix plan? This company has 3 main plans put into place. And by one transaction, one payment, one entry, you are plugged into and you benefit from these 3 plans. It's amazing. We cannot learn everything today, but just suffice for you to know that there are 3 main plans. And as a matter of fact, you have the potential of earning in 13 different ways when you are part of this company. We have instant rewards, personal bonus, personal matching bonus, team bonus, rank PV, leadership bonus, so many, 13. You even have retail profit. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, the best way to understand these ways of earning is to earn them. Ask anybody who has earned team bonus for instant rewards. Ask somebody who has signed up someone, and in 2 hours in your back office, in your wallet, you see the instant reward. How do you come on board? All these rewards, and how do you, there are 5 ways in which you can participate and partner with us. And I start from the VIP. And why do I start from the VIP? Because the VIP is the ideal package. The ideal package because it is 750,000 naira. It shows that, yes, I am really serious to do business. I'm in for this, you know. And what do you benefit? You benefit, you earn 12 levels deep. You know, you earn the deeper. The more you spend, the higher your entry level, the deeper you earn. And then you get products worth more than what you paid. Apart from the VI, apart from getting the products, apart from earning 12 levels deep of your generations of downlines, you also earn what we call a global share. And a global share is a share in 2% of the company's profits monthly. And while I won't go into details of this, I tell you today that keeping 750,000 naira in your fixed deposits will not earn you as much as Green Mondays will pay you for signing on board, coming on board with the VIP pack. Okay, you say, I don't have 750,000, or I have it, but let me watch and see. Come on board with the platinum. Platinum is 400,000 naira. You also get to earn 12 levels deep, but you get a share in 1% of the company's global profit. Okay, platinum, you can't do platinum now. Then there's gold. Gold is 140,000 naira. You earn 10 levels deep, and you get products. Okay, there's an error here. Okay, no, there's no error. It's right. You get products worth more than what you paid for. Then there's the silver, which is 75,000, and the bronze, at all, naibad. You know, if you're like, okay, let me just look at this thing. I'm not ready, but because you know what? I want to tell you today, if you're a guest here and you think you have a dream, you want passive income, you have seen that. I'm not saying you can't find 50 million tomorrow to build a house, so, but this is an easier, a cheaper way of starting to build a passive income stream. For coming on board with 40,000 naira and positioning is better than saying you are waiting for that pie in the sky, you know, that you're going to, because many people say, oh, I'm waiting for VIP. No, come on board with 40,000 naira, you earn 7 levels deep, and then you get other benefits, you know. So this shows just what I said. You earn bronze, you earn 7 levels deep, and what you don't, the other levels, if you are a bronze and you get you get to the 8th level before upgrading, you see, you just have a glimpse, you get 10% of the payout. Likewise, silver, you get 15%, gold, you get 25%, like that. So you earn, your rank determines your depth. Apart from you getting products, honestly, this is, I will call it a steal, really, because you cannot lose. You come on board with whichever package you come on board, you cannot lose, because apart from getting full value when you pay, you get products worth more than what you pay, you have other benefits. You have a personalized website, a web portal to keep track of your business. You know, we all know, many of us know how much it would cost to set up a personalized website. You get the distributorship of natural health, wellness, and hygiene range. So you get to get the products at wholesale, at distributor's price, and retail them if you want. Then you get agency opportunities. You can earn from real estate, travel, financial inclusion. There's so many internal opportunities that are available to you if you're a member of Green Mondays. Then we have personal development opportunities. I know that anybody who in the last 5 months does not say that, oh, I've grown personally, I've developed personally in the last 4 to 5 months, that person has not really been in Green Mondays. You just registered, because there are amazing personal development opportunities that did not shut down with the lockdown. We have ebooks, we have the experience, then we have enjoyment opportunities, tourism, holidays. You know, some of us were privileged to earn all expenses paid trips, you know, to Dubai. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, our holiday is on hold, but it's coming. Once this has cleared, we're going. And there's another holiday that is coming up to Singapore. We're working for that. And this month, the qualification ends. Celebrations, events, we have different events. You know, it's an amazing, even if you are paying that money just for all this, you've not wasted your money. You have something to benefit. Another thing is, when you come on board, what happens? You know, we have a strategy called the Power of 4, whereby you come on board and you find 4 friends. And when you find 4 friends, you teach those 4 friends to also build their own system, start building their own system, and get 4 friends. That's your second generation. And you also work with your first generation to teach their second generation to bring your second generation to bring their 4 each. And that's your third generation. And let's assume that it takes you a month to build 1 generation. By 12 months, you would have built to the 12th generation. And using even the smallest package, by the time you have built to your 12th generation, you would have earned, let's look at the figure in that where it shows yellow. That figure is what? It's 2 in your 12th period, whether you take 12 weeks or 12 months or 12 quarters, which is like 3 years or even 6 years. In the 12th month, that earning there is 2.768 billion naira. And when you add all those figures together, what you would have earned is over 4.5 billion naira. To be honest with you, even if you failed, you did what you could, and you achieved only 10% of the projected value, that is 450 million naira. Would you say the person who invited you here today scammed you if in, let's even say 6 years, you earn 450 million naira? I don't think so. And these figures, they take into consideration only the smallest sign up. Let's look at it for when the people sign up with the gold pack, which is actually the minimum you should consider signing up with if you really seriously want to do this business. We're seeing 11 billion, 13 billion. These figures, yes, they're scary, they're amazing, but they're real, because if you sit down and do the calculation and you do the needful, you will build. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is something that you need to build. You need to build with focus. You get support, because when you're in this business, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You know, so this is amazing. And you know what? Those figures do not even take into consideration what we call GMX. GMX is what we call Green Mondays Extra. After you've bought your first set of products, you use them, you buy again, you buy monthly. And if 1/3 of 1% of your team is doing their monthly GMX, the projection is amazing. You could be earning over 30 million naira monthly by the time you build to your 12th generation. Not only that, in addition, you get different leadership gifts, because for every interaction with the company, you get points, and those points take you to different ranks. We have associate, senior associate, 1-star manager, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star manager, Ruby director, Emerald, Diamond, and Black Diamond. And at each of those levels, the company says, congratulations for hitting this level, and you get a gift. The gift starts small, from a pack of 20 bottles of 30 mils, to a customized t-shirt, to TV, to iPhones, to all expenses paid trip to Dubai, to car fund of 5 million, to property abroad, to 1 million naira monthly for 30 years. These are amazing gifts. And this is not It's apart from your regular income. So honestly, and you know, you can do this in different periods. Like I said, you can do the first 4 periods can be weekly. So you bring your first 4, the next level, the 3rd generation. You can do it weekly or monthly. You can do it quarterly or annually. It's really up to you. But it's good to follow a strategy. Honestly, if you're visiting, if you're a guest here, I don't know what's going on in your mind, you know, but this is an amazing opportunity. And I wonder if we have any questions. But before we ask any questions, I want to ask you a question today. Are you qualified? You see, the person who invited you here invited you because they saw something good and they would love for you to come along with them, to join them on this journey. But you know what? I must tell you, whether you join them or not, they're continuing on that journey. Yeah, they're going to continue. But you know, we'd love for you to join us on this journey. But are you qualified? Because it's not really a matter of whether you want to. Are you qualified? Do you have the means? The means being the means to sign up. Do you have the desire? Do you remember this slide? What is your dream? Are you qualified to pursue this dream? You know, are you qualified? Do you have influence? When I say influence, do you know anybody? Do you know anybody who has hypertension, diabetes, pain? Or do you know anybody who has a dream? And then, are you teachable? You know, it's not about how old you are. It's not about how big your business, the job you have right now is. Are you teachable? Because this is an industry. Network marketing is a profession. And if you've not become Black Diamond, then you need to learn. And so the greatest thing in this industry is you need to be teachable, because there's a lot you don't know. There's a lot we learn. There's a lot you have thought is this way, but it's that way. And it is when you learn to do the needful that you will do it, and you will reach those levels and achieve your dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for listening. I thank you for taking time out. Somebody invited you. I thank you for honoring that invitation. I hope you've heard something that has made a light bulb go on in your head. I know that like I said, I'm a doctor. I've been involved in network marketing for the last 10 years. And honestly, it's the most amazing, amazing industry, because it's so different from the traditional industry. Now, whatever you're doing, I'm sure maybe you have a job. You're a job that you love or you don't love, because many people, they go to their jobs because they need to go, they need to earn. Or maybe you have a business. You know, build your business, do your job, but alongside, develop this stream of passive income. Develop it. Start, you know, they say, my people will say, it's better to fetch water ready before you start being thirsty. You know? So even if now you feel, oh, you're okay, everything is fine, fetch that water ready for when the thirst can come. There's going to be a day when you're too tired. If you're even in a job, either you're going to be retired, or you will retire, or you'll be tired. So we thank you very much, and God bless you. Do we have any questions, please? I think I've overshot the runway, but we're at the end. Thank you.